Most farmers don't usually check their pond density, and they will be praying for them to have a very big fish. It's not possible. All right. They won't check their pond density, and they will just stock fish into the pond without checking if they have exceed the pond density or is below the pond density. So in this video, I want to explain to you why you need to check your pond density before stocking. All right, because it can cost you a lot of money if you don't check it. Okay, welcome to Sirah Farm, where we talk about agriculture as a whole. So today we'll be talking about why you need to check your pond density before stocking your catfish. Another thing I want you to do right now, please, I beg you, just see this subscribe button and share this video. It's very, very important. You can save someone, farm, you can save someone money by just sharing this video, please, to various farmers. Share it to your WhatsApp group, share it to your anywhere you wish to share it, anywhere. Is there a WhatsApp group, Telegram, anyone? So please and please, all I want you to do is to share this video. It's very important. Now, you coming as a farmer and you are not checking your pond density, how do you feel? Do you feel you are doing the right thing, or you feel that what is there should be just to stock fish and early in the morning I go, I feed them? Is that what you are thinking? If it's what you are thinking, please exit it. Like, erase it from your head right now, because that is not the proper way of farming fish. All right, before you stock any fish, no matter how small that pond is, you need to check the pond density before stocking. I repeat, before you stock any fish into the pond, you need to check your pond density. And most farmers ignore it because they are happy due to they made some money in their last harvest, or they are just eager to stock their fish in that exact time. So due to that, it will cause some damages in the longer run. And one of the damages to cause is that you will see your fishes that will be very plenty inside the water, no space to swim, no space to collect ventilation. With that, the oxygen will be low, and once the oxygen is low, you start seeing some mortality, because the oxygen, they will not be able to take in oxygen from the water, because there are so many, they are overcrowded inside the water, and with that it will cause what? Mortality. So I think that is one of the first things you need to know, why you need to stock, why you need to check your pond density. And if you don't know how to check your pond density, please and please text me. My WhatsApp number will be on the description. You can just text me, so that they have the various pond. I cannot start listing them, or properly I can do a separate video about how to calculate your pond density. But I'm telling you the reason first why you need to check your pond density. Please check it. Hey, have you ever experienced where you change water in the morning, and in the evening the water change color, maybe brown, or mostly brown, let's say brown color? So have you ever experienced that as a catfish farmer? I believe yes, you have experienced such, will I call it scenario? I call it scenario. Such scenario in your farm before. Is due to, as I said before, there are the overcrowding is too much, and they are all living inside one pond. Due to they are living inside one pond, what will now happen? Their faces, mostly all their activities is done inside the water, and due to that, that water will be dirty. Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say you have a 6x6 or 12x12 room, and you now loaded over 120 people inside that room. What will happen? You will notice that after 5 hours or 7 hours, you will start perceiving some smells, due to there are much in that room. Same thing there, but it will not be even yet, it will be of smell, because if you change the water will be very, very bad, because the smell will be very, very bad. Because what happened, the population there is much, and the water will not only be bad, at the same time it will not be good. All right, so it's better for you to check your pond density so that you know the numbers of fishes that you can put there. Let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a simple calculation. A simple calculation is 1 fish per 10 liter. So if you have 100 this thing 100 liters or 1000 liters, that is 10 liters per fish, right? So you say 10 times 100. Wait, hold on. One fish per 10 liters, right? So if you say 100 liters, that means you need 1000 liters to take care of 1000 fish. You need 1000 liters to take care of 1000 fish. So that is the simple formula I can give. That is the simplest formula you can use. One fish will take 10 liters of water. One fish will take 10 liters of water. And if eventually these two things I've explained earlier, you are able to do it and you do it very well, trust me, you have big fish. In fact, they can go beyond your expectation. In fact, you can within 5 months you can be able to get 1 kg. So please, try to do them. Don't ignore them. If you see, one of the things that kill us in this our business is that we are so much ignorant. We are so much ignorant. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, please. Amy, I'll do it tomorrow. That is one of the things that always affect us in this our business. And due to that, it will come back for us. Those things we ignore will later come back for us and say, oh yes, you ignore me. And I'm coming back for you. Okay, inside everything I've said so far, I think this one will be a kind of sad one. There is tendency that if eventually you're not able to check your pond density before stocking, you can experience disease. And one disease occur, you know that it's not only one fish, it's a kilo. It's not only one. You can take up to 10, you can take up to 20. Alright? So it's not only one fish, it's a kill. You can kill up to 20, you can kill up to 30. So please, use your tongue to count your teeth. Alright? When you know that this thing needs to be done, do it. Don't overlook it. Alright? So once you know, you can also go to your farm. Another thing I also want to know and make you understand is that if you have so many ponds, try to check. First of all, change the pond density. When you check the pond density, then you can now start separating them, because if one pond is affected, it will not affect the other pond. All right, but if you stock everything inside one pond and there is disease breakout, it will affect all of them. Tendency of all of them, because they are all living there. So tendency all of them will go away. So please, make heal before the sun shines. So that is what I have to tell you in this video. Don't forget what I said earlier. Do well to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And one more thing, share to your fellow farmer, because you can help someone. Thank you.